And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
Well, like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy here.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? You met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now that you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Lou Ferrigno, Arnold, okay?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay. Hey.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go outplace everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go, we head to Kroger's and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How
I
do you do it?
mean,
Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you gotta get the smile going on some shoes. But
Wait, hold up.
you got.
I gotta
when it's
try
time,
this with you.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny
All
and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well out there, enjoying your time off, enjoying, the summer. If you guys are doing the summer and everything, you know what I'm saying? We are out here. We're trying to make some things happen here. It's been a little difficult over here. Not gonna lie, it's been a little bit different. Trying to work out all the kinks. Like right now, I'm trying to work out all these kinks. As you see behind me, I am still in my condo because where we were at earlier, we were having some issues. A lot of issues with internet, everything electronic you can think of. We tried to do a show for you guys, and as the countdown is going on, it just was not working. No matter how many ways we try to make it work out, it was just not working. So you guys might have seen the countdown ready to see a show and wasn't able to see anything. We're going to talk about this here in a second. I promise you that. And as you can see, my whole setup is a tad bit different because, like I said, I got my brother in the house with me today, live and in person, which I'm very excited about. My dude T is in the house, but we're using old stuff. So you're going to see him in the flesh right here, right now. T, what's up, man? How you doing, my brother?
What's up, everybody? I'm in Miami, and I'm not sure how good my lighting is right now. Maybe a bit off, but happy to see everybody in the chat, and happy to be with Pascal in the actual flesh.
Are you in the shot?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Officially right here in Miami. This is not fake. This is real stuff. This is a real deal.
Yeah, so it's definitely good to be in person with them, and it's funny how, during the pandemic, things changed for the whole entire world, but we made a connection virtually, and now we're in the actual flesh, having a good time in Miami. So I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to be part of this wonderful family.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. By the way. Yeah, there you go. So, as you can see, we're having some issues, some sound issues and everything, because we are dealing with not only him being here, we had some camera stuff. We're trying to work out some new technology, etc. There's still adapters and wires and doohickeys and doggles and all this dangles and doggles and doogles that we still need to go and purchase to be able to run a smooth show, which of course, yes, Chuck Diesel, as you say, Echo, yeah, we are dealing with Echo right now as we speak. And like I said, we're going to be dealing with all that, and we're going to be fixing things as we go along. You know what I'm saying? This is our first pancake together, so we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best to make it do what it do here, live with everybody. But, of course, my boy T is in the house with me. I'm very excited about it. We've had a great couple days. Now, here's the thing. I gotta be honest with you guys, because I know a lot of y'all are, I know that some of y'all were feeling some type of way about us not being able to do some shows as of late, or over the past, like yesterday and today. And, I need to address that really quick because to be really honest, there's only a few things that I have in my control while I'm on the road and while I'm on vacation. I'm doing everything I can to give you guys great content and great stuff, but I also have family that is coming in and out like crazy. I still have other responsibilities other than outside of this show. And so I'm going to do my best to give you guys as much content as I can, bring, have tea with me, etc., to do all that we can within this thing. But I also have to say, we are also in Miami doing a damn thing and enjoying our time out here. That's why yesterday we did not do a show, because honestly, we did something that was pretty damn phenomenal. And I highly recommend anyone, if you get an opportunity to do as such, I highly recommend you guys doing it. We went jet skiing in Key West. We had a blast. And like I said, not every day am I going to be strapped to this chair in front of this camera, in front of all my computers, giving you guys the news. I also have to enjoy my life too. And it was also an opportunity for me and T to bond. You feel me? Hey, yee. Okay, anyway, I'm done rhyming. But anyway, it was really, really great to do this thing. I'm going to let T tell the story because, we had a blast. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all need to know about this. It was a blast. T, come on, man. Come on with it.
Yeah, so, well, first getting here was crazy. I was supposed to arrive on Saturday night from Philadelphia to Miami International Airport, and the timing could be any worse. There was a severe thunderstorm that just came through while the plane was boarding. So I was in the tarmac for about 2.5, 3 hours, waiting for permission just to fly out of Philadelphia. So I was supposed to arrive in Miami by 11:30. I got here almost 2 o'clock. So at 2 a.m., Pascal and I linked up, and then we just went out and had a few drinks, bonded, shared a few stories, met some people. I'll just say that. Good people. A lot of things going on at once. But we definitely behaved ourselves, kicked back some shots, had some drinks, and we headed back to the condo. And yesterday was probably our most adventurous day. Yesterday we decided to drive down to Key West. Key West is about 4 hours south of Miami Beach. And it's like a man-made bridge that's like connected to multiple islands going down to the Keys. And it's a gorgeous view. It's a nice drive. And once you get down there, it's like mostly marine life. It's boats, and people are just doing everything to do with water. So after going through the tourist section and seeing all of the the boardwalk kind of festivities and trinket shops and gift shops, we had some Cuban food, which is pretty good. Pascal had his first Cubano, I believe. Right? Maybe? Okay, all right.
Okay, here it is.
Well, Cubano from Miami, from a Cuban restaurant, I would say.
Bang.
All right. Then we decided to have some fun. So we went over to get some jet skis, and this was the adventure of probably our lives. Definitely mine. Second to having a child. This was awesome. So we jumped on the jet skis after a quick 2-minute guide tutorial. Just don't crash. That was pretty much it. So we jump on, and the instructor just goes, listen, this is how you go forward, this is how you go backwards, but you have to push it. You gotta just hold the gas down and go. And doing it for the first time was very, I would say, a bit, uneasy. The first few minutes was like, damn, if I fall off of here, I can die. But after a few minutes or so, I just held on to the clutch. I just rammed it. And going about, I think 60 miles an hour about, 60 miles per hour we were going. And the faster you go, the smoother it is, but also the scarier it is at the same time. It's like you're flying through the water, and you're just bouncing off the waves, up and down, up and down. And it's an experience. And then we went through the Atlantic Ocean and then south towards the Gulf of Mexico. And the Gulf is much smoother, I would say, than the ocean. And we actually had a chance to jet ski alongside actual dolphins. So we had dolphins that were like jumping out of the water, like as we're going through their own habitat. It was remarkable. I mean, we had photographs, we had videos of everything. And it was just like this amazing time to go where we saw the sunset. We encountered Pablo Escobar's sunken boat from the 80s. It was out there.
Can I just say something real quick?
Jump in.
Yo, real quick. That was fire. That part was probably the dopest part of the entire thing, which was like, man, I'm telling you guys, if you guys get a chance to do this, I mean, I've done jet skiing before in Miami. This was the second time I've ever done it, but I highly, highly recommend, if you can, go down to Key West. If you're going to go and do it, you got to do it in Key West, baby, because I'm telling you, it was a 4-hour drive. It was a lot longer than that, honestly, because there was crazy traffic near the end, but still, it was worth every minute to get down there, see Key West, and then, of course, Pablo Escobar's ship. That tour, that jet ski tour was hella cool. And the funny thing is about this whole jet ski thing, too, I got to point this out, too, is it's funny. If you go slow, you will crash. You will fall. If you try to stop, when you're hitting these crazy waves, you will fall off the damn thing. Like, you just got to put pedal to the metal and just go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Pablo Escobar ship that was just still there was absolutely nuts. It was crazy. But yeah, continue, bro.
Yeah, that was amazing. Just being out there in the atmosphere, on God's green earth in the middle of the ocean, was exciting. Just interacting with sea life, interacting with different people who are on their boats coming by. And we were about almost an hour south in the ocean, just going down, and just I thought I was going to just not come back because I didn't know where I was going, and it was like it was so far out there. I was like, man, I don't see anything but us. But it was so tranquil. It was very peaceful. It made me appreciate life better. Made me really enjoy just being alive and experiencing new things. And I would definitely do it again. I would definitely recommend sunset jet skis in Key West. But again, it was amazing experience. And it's only the beginning. It's only Tuesday, so I'll be here until the weekend, and hopefully have many more experiences to share with everybody via this trip to Miami, Key West, Florida. Because hopefully we have more and more for the fam to show you guys, share with you guys on Discord as well. And hopefully next year we could do it again and have it like some kind of a tradition where we can just start meeting up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and just having a good time. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
DOD just said something that was pretty funny. He said, sounds so romantic, Pascal. Laughy faces. No, I mean, literally, the reason why we're telling you guys this story, the dolphins jumping out of the ocean, all this stuff, is because, like, it was just say that again?
I mean, you can't describe it. It was just perfect. It was our first date. Okay, guys. All right.
Now, hold up now.
Platonic. Okay.
Yes.
Friendship, and we had a really good time. Just bonding, and it shows that the internet can bring people together for good reasons. Like us here in the chat, and hopefully we can meet each other also in real life as well, and just continue just to bond and share and appreciate things.
Yeah. Man, I'll say this, like, that's the one thing that I'm hoping to do for next year. God willing, if this channel stays alive, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a little wonky sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If this channel's still alive by next year, and the show, of course, grows, and y'all ain't tired of my ass, you know what I'm saying? Including T, I'm hoping to. I've been brainstorming. You know what I mean? I've been having a lot of conversations with the energies in the world and all that stuff, and God, whatever you want to believe in, the energies in the world, and something that has been really, really bothering me, or really been eating away at me, is that I want to be able to share this with. I want to share this experience with more people, with as many people as I can, all at the same time. So I'm saying this out loud now. I'm trying to see if I can put something together for next year around this time, summertime, of course, where we can all get together and we can bond. We can hang out. We could do even the little things, jet ski, whatever. We have little seminars. We just come together and we bond. We uplift each other. We have a positive and an amazing experience where we can go back to our normal, boring lives and feel like we can accomplish anything. You see what I'm saying? So for me, and celebrate life, that's what I was going to say too, and celebrate just who we are as people. So that's something that I really wanted to do. And, T came down, and I took that as a sign, because I had been thinking about this before I even left. And, I took it as a sign, as hey, this is an opportunity to try something different. And this is an opportunity to try to bring the Pascal Show fam together, and I also saw on the Discord people talking about like a family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Like a Pascal Show family reunion. And I'm dead ass serious about it. I saw that. I was thinking about it beforehand. I saw that the comments in Discord, because I do check out the Discord, real talk. I saw the Discord. Then he came down. We did all this, we hit up South Beach the day before that. You know what I'm saying? Had a great time down there. Then did Key West the very next day. So it's been nonstop. But I'm like, man, I want to be able to share this with everybody. You see what I'm saying? Share this fun experience with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can walk away, whatever the problems you have in your life, whatever issues you have going on. You see what I'm saying? That you come to this reunion and you're walking away uplifted. You're walking away feeling like you can accomplish anything. And that's what I want to do. I'm saying that out loud now because I'd like to see if I can figure something out and put something together, small, of course, for next year. Around this time, not Florida. Maybe it's Puerto Rico. Maybe it's anywhere. Just, it could be anywhere. You see what I'm saying? The Pascalosphere. That's funny. That'd be hilarious if that turned into a thing. Say that again?
Let's do it. Pascalosphere. Let's just make it a hit.
Make it a thing.
Make it a thing.
I'm with it. So, so that's the thing. Disney World, Hawaii, Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere, y'all. Anywhere. So that's something that, T came down. This is just the tip of the iceberg of the experience that he's had so far. You know what I'm saying? He's still here for the rest of this week. And we're going to be, of course, still doing shows, etc. But then, in my mind, I'm like, man, if I could, I would love to be able to turn this into something greater. Shoot, it could be Denver. It could be literally anywhere. It's just all of us together, or as many people that can get together as possible. And we uplift each other, and we have amazing experiences, that we come back home with. You know what I'm saying? The Pioneer, he said we can get together on a street corner in Detroit. Yeah, I mean, start our own gang. You feel me? So So that's something I've been thinking about. And yeah, so like the Dolphins and that was random too, by the way. It was not planned. We were driving down, you know what I'm saying? Or we were riding down, and then all of a sudden the guy just goes, yo, wait. He just veers off to the side, and he's like, yo, there's dolphins right here. And we were just right there in the middle of these dolphins and stuff. It was just crazy, man. They were jumping out of the water, showing off. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And it's just kind of like, I've never seen that before in my life. You know, like there's people that do, you know, they do that touristy thing. Like they'll do the swimming with dolphins thing. I've never done that.
That part, but this was simply jet skiing. Like, we didn't even think about dolphins until we saw them in the flesh.
Right.
And it just made everything 10 times better.
Right.
Yeah, it was great.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was absolutely crazy. And for me, it's like that's the stuff I'm like, man, you know, those are the things that make you realize or make you really appreciate nature, the energy that's in the world, you know, so on and so forth. Things like that show up. It's like, all right, we doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's all a sign.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, for us, you know, okay. So we got to talk about a little bit about this morning, okay? I'm going to be straight funky because I know some of y'all are going, well, what the heck happened? Why did that happen? What's going on? What happened, man? Okay, and I appreciate your concerns. Like, I'm just going to be real. I appreciate all y'all's concern. So here it is. We had plans to go to this new podcast studio, and we were about to do our thing, and it just kind of, it was almost like every, man, it was just like every roadblock that could ever be possible presented themselves. You know what I'm saying? Every roadblock, every issue, like the technology gods did not want us to work this morning. We were in the studio for about 4 hours. 4 hours trying to set things up, trying out different things, etc. It was insane, you know. And we were trying our hardest. We were trying our damnedest to give you guys a show. It was going to be mostly like this, us talking about, you know, T coming in, hanging out, us meeting for the first time, etc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by the way, guys, T is not a serial killer. I'll say that too.
I'm not currently. I'm on vacation. But when I get back, who knows?
Yes. Honestly, I don't fit his type. You see what I'm saying? I'm just not his type. You know, I've been asking him over and over again. I'm like, who is your type that you keep murking? And he just won't give me the facts. He just won't give me the news. You know what I mean? See, he has nothing to say. See?
But, I mean, but this morning was crazy. I mean, we did plan to have a show this morning at 11 o'clock a.m. And everything possible that could have gone wrong went wrong. From not having a proper, you know, cords or adapters to internet not working at all, to microphones not working. It was just like, what next? The setup, the ambiance, everything was just falling apart, and we were trying to make it work every hour. We were just like, all right, next hour, we'll be on live, and then nothing. So Pascal does really feel bad about that. You know, so do I. It's just, we were really eager to have it happen, and hopefully we can get things worked out in the studio sometime this week. But it wasn't anything personal. It was just things falling apart at the last moment, unfortunately.
Yeah. You know, I hate it more than anything in the world. I hate it more than anything in the world is when you know, try to put everything together, trying to make that damn thing happen, and then all of a sudden, ish hits the fan, like hard. It's funny because Kenneth, the man that owns Kenneth Lamar, that owns the studio, he was like, have you ever had an issue? Like, have you ever had a bad setup before? Like, as bad as this? And I honestly, at first, I was like, no, I've had worse. I've had really bad setups. I've had situations where it'll be that one little piece of plastic that's supposed to adapt this, and this that lets you stream live in a pop-up show somewhere in a freaking library, and then suddenly it just doesn't work, or you forget it. Somebody forgets that one wire. And so I was like, no, it's never been this bad. But then there were so many roadblocks, man. So many roadblocks. I was like, this is insane. God does not want us to do this show today, like, at all. He does not want us to be a part of this show today. Damn. So it's been insane. It's been absolutely insane. But, that's why I was like, all right, we were trying to do okay. So then there was the other thing. We had everything set up. Everything seemed to be going just fine. And then the internet became a problem. We had everything set up. Internet was doing fine before, but then the internet decided not to work anymore. You see what I'm saying? So it was just one thing after another. Like, suddenly there were firewalls within the internet that were not allowing us to patch into the internet anymore. And then it was asking us to download these apps and all this crap. And I'm like, what is going on? Then I tried to do that. Then, of course, the owner, Kenneth, of On the Spot Podcast Studios in Fort Lauderdale, was like, hey, hold up. Let me give you my my hotspot. I got a hotspot on my computer or on my phone. It's like, bet. Should be fine. We started using that. And as we started to go live, that's all of a sudden it had great bars, and then the thing just dropped. That's why some of you guys were in early going, oh, it's buffering like crazy, because we were using a hotspot. After the hotspot completely cut out, that's when I said, okay, yeah, the electronic gods do not want us to do a show today, like, at all, or at least this morning. So I was just like, you know what, we good. We've been in here for 4 hours. We're sweating our balls off trying to set this thing up, and it just kept getting more and more complicated. You know what I'm saying? So we will be back in there. It looks like Thursday. They're going to be working out some kinks over there to fix. And then we'll be back over there on Thursday to rock and roll up there. But for right now, we're going to be here. We'll be back. We'll be in my condo doing the damn thing, chopping it up, and having a grand old time. So we just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, give you a heads up of what's going on, all the BS that's been going on. It's really been a lot of BS, but at the same time, I'm very thankful and grateful for that podcast studio. It's a really, really nice facility, and it's just a few kinks that need to be worked out. But once those kinks are done, we're gonna be sailing. We're going to be flying up in this piece. So just wanted to let you guys know, and of course, we, over this week, it's going to be a little sporadic, the times that we're going to be on. There's not going to be on, like, we're not going to have like a set. Malia, how you doing, Malia? I'm going to read her comment here in a second, but because of because like I got family coming in, I got all this stuff, because I'm still doing vacation time. It's like a workcation situation here. So because of that, the show times are going to be a little sporadic. And I still want to give you guys your pop-up videos, your stories, your controversies for the day. But since I am having people coming in that are wanting to experience Miami and have vacations and stuff, I'm trying to do that same thing too. And of course, I'm trying to be as good of a host, as accommodating as I can as a host here. So I hope you guys understand that. I think that by Thursday, we will be back on our regularly scheduled program. But like, for example, tomorrow, our time will be a little bit later in the day. We'll be here. We'll be doing our Thug Thizzle here, but it'll be a little bit later on in the day because I have some previous or some prior engagements tomorrow morning that I can't get out of. But we'll be here doing our thing right here on the Pascal Show, guaranteed. I have been so busy trying to get all this stuff going on that I have lost. Like, I don't really even know what's going on in the world right now. I know a few things, but I don't know everything. You know, all the controversies that's been popping off. So hopefully you guys can give me some heads up in the Discord, in the Discord chat, because I'm sure there's some new Karen videos I haven't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a gang of stuff that's going on that I haven't really seen and haven't been able to check out. I know right now Nancy Pelosi got that Rona. I can't really say much about it, but at the same time, I also wonder which one she got, because I know she's fully up to date. So I wonder which one she's got. You know what I'm saying? I know that maybe the Olympics in Tokyo may not happen. And this is from what T told me while I was frantically trying to get the show running this morning for 4 hours. But I understand that there is some controversy going on with the Olympics and whether or not they are going to do the damn thing, which is wild to me. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, before we even talk about that, Malia Carr just said, all the way from Australia, thank you. We miss you, Malia. She said, your tech issues have allowed me to tune in now. Being selfish, it was a blessing for me. I really do appreciate that. All the way from Australia. Hopefully it's down under is treating you very, very well. But yeah, we got to talk about this. And
No, see, Nancy Pelosi's aide has COVID, not Nancy Pelosi herself. I apologize. I read too fast.
Dag nabbit. Okay, never mind. Nancy Pelosi's aide has it. Never mind. Now, but this question still applies to her to them as well. I don't know if it's a male or female, but the question still applies to them as well. Is they fully up to date or no? That is the question. Of course, we have been hearing that kind of story circulating around about being up to date and still catching some stuff, catching a case. So that is a question that I'd like to know as well. But we definitely need to talk about this possibility, because I just saw A-Lady 747 saying boycott the Olympics. Why though? Why am I missing something? Did something happen in the past 48 hours that would make somebody say, or anyone say, boycott the Olympics? Do you know anything about this, T?
Well, I mean, they were saying that earlier with the whole Shikari incident, and also with the Afro Cat. But recently there was a young lady who is her name is Becca Myers. She is deaf and blind, and the Olympics told her that she couldn't bring her mother, who was also her personal care assistant, with her to help her through the Olympics due to COVID restrictions. So she actually just quit the Olympics. Yeah, so people are probably getting mad about all these different things happening.
Whoa. Hold up. Do you have an article in front of you?
I do.
Can you send it to me? Because we need to see this.
Sure.
Because we need to see this. Because that's wild. So there are people out here that are talking about, they're literally saying, boycott the Olympics. Now, because I also heard, okay. So it spawns from the very beginning about the whole thing with the swim caps to the Shikari testing positive for marijuana to everything, right? But then on top of that, you got her name was what?
Her name was Becca Myers.
Okay. Yep.
Send that over. Grazie. Let me see this really quick. Let me see this real quick. Oh, come on. That is so wild to me. Okay. We gonna check this one out. Oh, no, it's Daily Mail. No. No. I'm playing. It's just the pop-ups. It's all the pop-up ads that just come out of nowhere. Okay, so this woman, hold on. This woman is full on. Okay. Hold on, ladies and germs. You know what I'm saying? We're still going to give you some news. You know what I mean? We're not going to leave you stranded without any news. What are you going to say, T? Okay. Let me check this one out. So here it is. It's Daily Mail, so it's pop-ups all over the damn place. So just bear with me, y'all. It says deaf-blind Paralympic swimmer, Becca Myers, 26, quits after being told she couldn't bring her care assistant, mom, to Tokyo because of, restrictions. The C word restrictions. I can't even say the dang thing. All right, so I'm just going to read the bullets because, obviously it's a much longer story here. But it says right here, Becca Myers won 3 gold medals at the 2016 Paralympics in Rio. She's withdrawing from Tokyo Games after being told she wouldn't be allowed to bring her mother, Maria. Okay, but see, here's the thing. This is the problem I have with this story, because how is she supposed to survive if her caretaker or her guide can't even go with her? That's absolutely bonkers. Let's read a few more, and then I'm going to throw it over to you, T. Okay, so Becca was born with Usher syndrome, which means she is deaf and partially blind. So she's partially blind. She said mass made it impossible for her to lip read, and she struggles finding her way around new surroundings. Ordinarily, her mom, Maria, accompanies her to events as her personal care assistant. Let's go on. This year, Team USA said, because of the certain restrictions that are going on in Japan, you know exactly what I'm talking about, says it means Maria, her care assistant, her personal care assistant, her mother, cannot go. They are only allowing operational essential staff with roles related to the overall execution of the games. Instead, they are asking Becca, I'm pulling this up, asking Becca and 33 other athletes, to share an on-call carer. Let me say that again. Instead, they're asking Becca and 33 other athletes, there's a typo in here, to share an on-call carer. 2 other visually impaired swimmers say they stand by Becca, but they haven't yet withdrawn. So this doesn't make any sense to me. This really doesn't make any sense to me. You have somebody who is partially blind and deaf. She's an athlete. Her mother is her caretaker or her personal care assistant. Here's the lady, the athlete. This is Becca Myers right here. All right. And it says she won 3 gold medals at the 2016 Rio Games. And she has won 6 Olympic medals in total. 6. Okay. And now she can't go and compete, or she's withdrawing to compete, because she can clearly use a carer to their liking, but she cannot use the person that she's accustomed to and comfortable with, that knows her through and through, knows exactly what she needs, knows exactly what she doesn't need, that will protect her if some bad things go down, will make sure she's all taken care of. Her personal care assistant. which is also her mama. And she can't even bring her mother? What the hell is this, T? Come on, man. Come on, bruh.
Yeah, it's definitely discouraging for someone who is disabled and has rights and typically has legally additional rights because they are handicapped is having to quit the Olympics, which is a once in a chance lifetime event to partake in. And she's also one of the better athletes who has previously won medals. So having her not be part of this is a huge loss. The Olympics should find a way to accommodate her needs, despite COVID, in consideration of her disability. So it's sad to see that this is happening. And the Olympics is having a really tough year, with the issues with their athletes. And this is the latest one, unfortunately.
You know what doesn't make any sense is that this is somebody who is obviously impaired, hearing impaired, and visually, she is. What did they say? She's partially blind. Sorry, she's and deaf. So she's full on deaf, partially blind. So she doesn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like she's deaf and she can fully see. She's partially blind. Let me repeat that. She's partially blind. And she's going to go and trust herself with some random affiliate that they're saying is her carrier or her carer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. We live in a very weird ass world. And people are nasty and crazy nowadays. It's crazier out here more than ever. You think that some woman who's deaf and partially blind is just going to go up to Tokyo, Japan and just be all cool with it, all willy-nilly? Oh, who's this person? Cool. Nice to meet you, Jack. I totally trust you. Never met you, don't even know you from a can of paint, but let's go. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Every single person that is impaired, that is going to compete in the Paralympics, should be allowed to bring in that one person. That one sole solitary person. They run the test. They make sure that they're either fully up to date or that they pass the tests to be able to go through so they don't have the C word, etc. You see what I'm saying? And then they go and they're there. Doesn't mean that suddenly 700,000 people are going to come into the place and suddenly there's going to be an outbreak. This is ridiculous. And this is specifically why this athlete is stepping down from competing, because she's worried about her own safety. You're playing with somebody's safety. That's messed up. She's vulnerable, y'all. Some certain rules do not need to apply in certain situations. And in this particular situation, when you have somebody who's partially blind, or if she was fully blind or partially blind, it doesn't matter. She should have her caretaker. She should have the person, her personal care assistant that she trusts, that knows her, that she knows, that she can lean towards. You're just going to assign her some random on-call carer. And she going to share that person with how many other athletes? Hell no. Hell to the no, man. Hell no.
There should always be some kind of exemption or some kind of waiver that somebody can actually file on the behalf of someone who is disabled. But in this case, seems the fact it's not happening, and Becca Myers had to actually quit something that she loved to do her whole life. It's something that has been harder for her to do because she's disabled in multiple areas. This is a shameful thing that we have to see. The USA has to step up and make this right going forward.
In my personal opinion, it is very, very sad that somebody has to go through that kind of situation, be put into a situation like that where she doesn't need to be. She should have the right to choose who she wants to bring with her all the way out to Tokyo. She is going to a foreign land. You see what I'm saying? She's going to a foreign land. She ain't going to the Walmart around the corner. You know what I'm saying? She's going to Tokyo. She's going somewhere else, a completely different foreign land. She should be able to go with somebody that she trusts. You know? I truly believe, like, every person, even fully abled, I guess, people, right, that go out of town, like that go travel, you know what I'm saying, that want to go overseas to some foreign land, I always highly recommend you should have a travel partner. Some people, like T, are got some balls, you know what I mean, got some brass balls, and will just do it, you know what I'm saying, and blend in with the crowd, you know, and blend in with the people and the culture. Some people are just lucky like that, but some other people, though, some other ones, though, aren't as lucky. And then next thing you know, they don't come back home because they were going solo dolo. And that doesn't even matter. Like, I'm just saying, even with somebody who is not, that is fully hearing abled, you know, can see, etc., I always say travel with a partner. Have a travel partner, especially if you're going overseas. You need to make sure you have somebody that will always have your back, will always make sure you're okay. Period. And vice versa. Because you never know. You might be in a weird, hairy situation. So, I don't know. That whole situation is trash to me, you know? It's unfair. It's unfair. And she's being put in a situation that I don't think she rightfully deserves. And she shouldn't be put in that. Now she has to make a decision on not coming back home with the gold, you know, with this situation, all because she can't bring her mama? That's trash. That's trash. Full-on trash. We do have another story. Thank you, T, for throwing that up, because I totally forgot about it. Bezos went to space. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say with this, man. Because, by the way, real quick, it's just really funny. Let me get you back on the screen real quick. I just think it's funny because, you know, I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? T's with me, like on the show via Skype because of the technical issues we're having right now. But it's funny because he's actually not even 6 feet away from me. No, you're 6 feet away from me. But at the same time, like, he is literally, I could throw something at him right now, like right at his forehead. You know, just saying.
Always abusive, man. Always trying to hurt me. I love you, man. You're gonna hurt me.
I show love through pain. That's it. That's it.
Hey, I ain't in that, man. Time out.
But we do have to go into this story because I thought this was interesting too. Bezos went to space. Is that normal?
It's the new norm for billionaires. So they're having their fun with all their money. So space travel is space is their new background. Oh, not background, sorry, playground. And we all can watch and be envious of their ability to pay for a flight to space and enjoy themselves.
To me, this is trash. I'm sorry. Do you know how many people, like, we were having a conversation about this driving down to Key West yesterday. And in my head, I'm going, I'm trying to get this video. The video's not being my friend, so I'm going to try to find another one. But I'm sitting there going, you got billions and billions of dollars. You got all this money, all these bags, and you decide to go, I'm just going to make a toy. I'm going to make a toy so I can go to space. Wait, Elon Musk is going to space? Oh, hell no, I'm going to space first. Then Branson's like, oh, wait. Oh, they're going to space? Oh, no. Oh, bother. No. I'm going to be the first one to go to space too. What the hell, man? Instead of using this money for communities that need the actual damn money. Just saying that out loud. Still, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Cool, you know, cool. You went to, you scraped you scraped the edge of space. Congratulations. But in my head, I'm like, damn, come on, man. There's people out here that need this. There's people out here that could have used that money, that could have appreciated that cash. Just saying. Just saying. But, you know, Branson and Bezos and, well, Musk hasn't done it yet, but they're all trying to do this race to space because they're trying to make the ultimate roller coaster ride. Think about it. The most expensive roller coaster ride in the world. Now, we did a little bit of research to find out. I'm going to look up, I'm going to get this thing. How do you spell it? Okay, there you go. What? Say again? Say again? Oh, thank you. Hold on. Oh, the YouTube. Okay, thank you, YouTube. Okay. But you got all this money, all this opportunity.
Hey, what's up,
but
Miami?
they're making a glorified trip. They're making a glorified roller coaster ride. That's literally all it is. A glorified roller coaster ride. And I think it's trash. To me, I'm going, there's so many other opportunities to use this money for the betterment of mankind right here on this planet. There are so many people that need money. So many schools that need funding for better education, for more opportunities, for more books, etc. Instead, he puts this money towards the biggest penis I've ever seen. The biggest phallic symbol I've ever seen. Look, I'm going to show it to you guys. Hold up. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Don't that look like a penis? It kind of does. Or sperm. Just saying. Look at it. We're going to play the video. We're going to take a look at this because, I mean, still, it's history in the making. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, come on, y'all. Yes. Yes, Shay. A space penis. Space penis. Okay? Right there. In all of its glory. Because here's the thing. The other one was totally different. Didn't look like this. Didn't look like a, mushroom head. Okay, let's play this video. I'm done.
4. Command and start. 2, 1.
That's crazy.
Our first human crew. Go, Jeff. Go, Mark. Go, Wally. Go, Oliver. You are going to space. After separation, we're going to let the astronauts unbuckle and take in the freedoms of zero-G. There is Miko, main engine cutoff. A beautiful shot.
Wow.
Down the New Shepard rocket. Look at that view.
Okay, hold on real quick. Here it is. I give Bezos, I give Branson all the props in the world. It's still very, very cool that this is even possible, that this even is happening even in our lifetime. But I feel like this money could have been spent elsewhere. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, wow. He does change you. So you have to look out the window. Oh, he did that. Oh, wow.
First human flight on New Shepard so far.
I'm sorry. Chuck Diesel just said the USS Eggplant, Stargate 7-44 on the US Eggplant, but it's white. So would it be like I don't know, un poquito? I've been in Miami too long. Okay, let me move on.
Phenomenal flight. Our booster is about to return to its landing pad. There we see engine relaunch.
Look at that. Whoa.
The sonic boom.
It's coming in hot, though. Whoa.
Yeah, that's fast.
Whoa.
And booster touchdown. Welcome
That is cool.
back, New Shepard.
That is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty epic way to land a space shuttle. I mean, I've seen it in the movies before, but this first time in real life, I've seen it land the same way it went up. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, so far, a nominal flight. Here comes the crew capsule back from space. The drogues deployed. Here are the mains out, reefing and coming to full inflation.
Why does she make it sound so sexual? Okay. It's like, and it only lasted a whole 11 minutes. I'm sure when he landed, he was like, was it good for you? Was it as good for you as it was for me? I'm just curious. No? Just came a little short. You know, I figured that lasted longer, but, you know, I was just so excited. Okay, I'm done. It's like, and like that, it's
and
over.
Touchdown. Welcome back, New Shepard.
Pretty damn cool.
First human crew.
That's pretty damn cool.
Blue Control Bezos, best day ever.
Howdy, everyone. Our first human flight of New Shepard. Our 4 astronauts went to space and back, topping over 350,000 feet, well over 100 kilometers. They've come back down safely.
Why do you have to come out with the cowboy hat? Because he's a space cowboy? Is that what he's trying to do? He's trying to be a space cowboy, baby.
So original.
Oh, God.
I mean, it is in Texas, so that's probably why, but it's cheesy.
Yeet.
Cheesy.
Yeet. I'm done. But let's finish this. By the way, we didn't see any footage of him like floating in the air or anything. Because I'm sure they went to a place where they experienced weightlessness, right? Right?
I'm not sure. I mean, I know he went out 13 miles farther than Branson did, so I'm assuming he probably did. But this clip didn't show it.
Okay. Well,
I mean, he was strapped in pretty tightly, so I don't know if he had a chance to do it. So it was a quick ride. It wasn't that elongated at all.
Short stroke game. Let's move on. Oh, and like that, it's over. I'm sorry, but that was hella quick, y'all. Okay, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm wondering if there's actual footage of him actually floating in space. Unless they didn't show that part. Wait, nope. I take that back. That looks like
Freak ass
oh, come on, shut up. There is some. We're gonna look at it because we got to look at it, right? Because they experience weightlessness for a few minutes. So, yeah, there's got to be. Hold on, let me see, because he's getting interviewed, but there is. Yep, there is literal. Let me show it to you guys real quick. There is literal weightlessness, so they are showing it. Let's take a look.
But let's see it with our own eyes. I'd like to roll the tape of what it was like in the crew capsule.
Go, guys. Okay. Oh, wow. That's incredible. To space. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Is it everything you thought it would be? Here, look. Oliver. Move your head just a little.
That's great.
Can you move your head a little while he flies?
Your ass is in my face. Hold up. Can you move a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing, though. That's hilarious. The Pioneer facts. He said, Pascal, show him one of those Puffy and Mace videos from the 90s. LOL. They're bouncing around in some sort of contraption. That is absolutely facts. That's absolutely facts. But hold up. You know, the thing here is that he's sitting there going, hey, you know, get your ass out of my face, you know, and he's got something written in his hand. I think it says hi to the camera. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is the cameras have audio, so we'd be able to hear you say hi. We hear him saying, get out the way.
Hi, Mom! I love it. Oh, wow. Look at the blackness of space. Here, catch. Oh, yeah. Finger balls. Ready? Woohoo! Here it comes. Yeah, you just have to wait for it. Who wants a Skittle? Oh, yeah. Turn one. With your arm, I'm going to pull you down.
Who wants a Skittle? That is...
Yeah! Well done! Here, toss me one. Let me try.
I'm so done.
No, sure. Here, try again. I can't get it up. I got you. Oh, wow. No. Awesome. He coming. It's so good.
Just Skittles floating everywhere. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, this is them trying to promote a business now. This is a glorified tour. It will become a glorified tourist attraction for very, very wealthy people. Because here's the thing. Us regular people aren't going to be able to afford this kind of ish. Let's just keep it straight funky. No one in their right minds that make monies, that are average Joes, okay? Lower to middle class, let's say. Lower to lower middle class, let's just say, are going to be able to take this ride with ease. Now, we did look this up, and I know T's got a little bit of information on that. How much is Bezos' ride? Because there's Branson's ride, and then there's Bezos' ride, right? And by the way, Branson is already, if you haven't seen it already, then I'm surprised because it's been played like crazy on YouTube. Branson's already pushing his roller coaster ride. He's already selling seats in his Virgin aircraft or, spacecraft. Bezos hasn't done it yet. Bezos hasn't done it yet, but at the same time, it's coming. It's coming. There are prices. T, what are they?
Well, it's a few to sift through. Give me a second. I apologize. $250K is the going cost for Virgin Galactic, which is a way to reserve your flight. But it can actually cost up to $400,000 in the long run. So a reservation is $250K, but they're saying when sales really start going, $400K may be the maximum amount at the moment.
$250,000 just to start, and that's with Branson's, right?
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
$250,000 just so you can go up there for a few seconds, experience weightlessness, and get your ass back down onto Earth. Real talk. An 11-minute, 12-minute ride for $250,000, starting at $250,000 for Branson. Okay, and that's for the Virgin Galactic. Bezos, though?
Well, Bezos was not even in a ballpark. Bezos was $28 million.
I'm sorry.
$28 million for Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin's flight.
But that's just for him, though.
Yeah, for him. Yeah. You mean for tourists to actually pay for it?
Yes.
$100 million. Wow. Well, it says Jeff Bezos sells maybe approaching $100 million, but it can't be it.
Wait. You're saying that his sales, it looks like his sales are getting to $100 million, or he is selling it one ride for $100 million. That's insane.
No, it can't be. It's probably just the total accumulation of the cells.
I'm sure it's going to be like competitive prices somewhere along the lines of like 200,000 to a
200 to 500,000 is the range for Blue Origins. I got it. Yep.
And given the fact that this is successful, he didn't die. He's still alive, baby. He walked out with a cowboy hat and everything. Okay? Yeet up in this piece. He's a space cowboy. He came back in one piece. You don't think he's going to try to sell the hell out of that ride? Because you know for a fact there's a lot of rich dudes. Can you imagine? Okay, I'm just throwing it out. But can you imagine dudes taking girls out on dates trying to flex?
Stepping in space. One-on-one.
Simps in space. Like, just seriously. Whole bunch of, Instagram models with the dudes who are just really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Wait for it. Wait for it. It's going to happen. Like I said, there's plenty of dudes that are going to try to do this just to flex, just to say that they did it. Straight up. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, babe, I'm taking you to space, and then we're going to dinner. You see what I'm saying? 200,000?
200K to 500K is the competitive pricing in the future. So we'll see what happens.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Now, I understand. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest fan of flying in general. So to go into space would be a very big stretch for me. I'm not sitting here going, ooh, well, I mean, it'd be cool to know what it feels like to fly. You know what I'm saying? To be weightless, etc. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I would love, personally, that would be amazing. If I could do that on the ground here, then I would do that in a heartbeat. Anti-gravitational room or something like that. But for that though, and then you're spending close to $250,000 to $500,000 for 11 minutes. He was up and down in 11 minutes.
I read something like about $500 per meter. I think it's or maybe mile. I have to see what that was. But yeah, you're paying for it for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, it's an amazing feat. It's an amazing feat. That it's pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. It is hella cool. But in my mind, I'm going, okay, what does this do for the advancement of humankind? I'm just saying.
Hey, it's part of showing off the American dream. I can make all this money and spend it off on anything I want to spend it off on. That includes going to space. So why not? It's the American dream. Work hard, everybody.
So that you too one day can go all the way up to space for 11 minutes. Here it is. If this advances travel, how we get to places, if it advances the ability to go beyond with what we do and how we do things, man, that would be freaking amazing. But at the same time, if they're just turning this into a glorified roller coaster ride, then I got issues with this, man. Like, to me, yes, it's great, it's cool. Every kid has had dreams of going to space, etc. But at the same time, for me though, for $250, for $250,000 to $500,000, for that, for 11 seconds, for 11 minutes? Nah. I'm sitting here going, you could have used that money for something good. You know what I'm saying? You could do something for the communities. Man, Bezos, what about your own country? What about Cuba? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Still cool. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, or the money that you raise or the money that you receive from this, maybe you put it towards something useful. Because this is flex. That's flex money. Real talk. That is flex money. That is full on flex money. Okay? Just saying. Yo. Something new just popped off. We're going to read this real quick, or we're going to check it out. I need to see it for myself. Apparently, yes, Space Kings of Comedy. That'd be hilarious. An 11-minute set. That's my time, everybody. That'd be hilarious.
Wow.
So, allegedly, something else is popping off right now. There is whoa. There's a major flood in China right now. Hold up. I need to get this on here. Hold on one second on the screen so that y'all can see this. That's fascinating. Hold up. But yeah, I mean, here it is, guys. Comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Would you go and do the flights with, would you do a flight to space for $250 to $500,000? Do you think it's worth every penny or no? Comment down below. And then also, I'd like to know, which one would you rather do? Would you rather do Bezos's flight, or would you rather do Branson's flight? That's what I'd like to know too. You know what I'm saying? Both of them look scary as hell. They both look scary as hell, y'all. They look scary. Okay, I don't care. You're still contemplating. I'd be contemplating life like a mug. Okay, and kissing the ground as soon as I landed. Real talk. As soon as I got back, those are some brave souls that got shot out like that. But let's take a look at this. This is just a video of a flood in China. It looks like this is a subway. Yeah, heavy flooding hits central China. This is what it says up on the top. But let's take a look. Wow, look at that, yo. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that.
This is surreal. Jeez.
And that's
oh no.
Yeah, man. And that is in China right now. We've been seeing a lot of flooding and stuff that's been going on as of late. I mean, there's been some crazy stuff going on, and people keep saying we ain't doing nothing wrong to our environment. I'm telling you, some stuff's going on, and that moon wobble thing is real. We got, this is some stuff. David already educated our asses about the wobble wobble. You know what I'm saying? The moon's dropping it like it's hot right now, and now we got flooding all over the damn place. Germany was one. Now we got China. China of all places. This is insane. What do you say, David? I mean, T? Sorry.
No, I'm just thinking about how much life events have, these are like catastrophes that have happened in China from the Wuhan, and currently with this flood. And even in between, just China in general, it's a tough place to live, for those who, it's just, a tough place to be as far as having human rights. So for them to experience two major life-changing events, it's a mess. Hopefully they can recover as a people. I mean, China does have a huge connection to America, whether people like it or not. I mean, they without their economy, it would be hard for us to have our economy the way it is too. I would say that. So, hopefully, they can persevere through this.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that they can, because I mean, we've already been dealing with enough crap to begin with. This whole year and a half has been hell on earth. We're already dealing with so much crap. There's so much of a negative stigma attached to China right now to begin with, and all the stuff that's been going on, given with the stuff that we've been battling for the past year and a half, and now they're getting hit with this flood. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, and I hate that this is even happening, y'all. It's trash. In my personal opinion, it's trash. Of course, it's trash. Every human life on this planet is precious, and when an act of God like this happens, it's devastating. But then also, we have to remember, God's trying to tell us something, y'all. Mother Nature, let's just say, Mother Nature is trying to tell us something, because right now, I mean, for a long time, we've been treating this earth like trash. Now we're starting to see flooding like every 5 seconds, it seems. Wasn't it like it was last week that we talked about the flooding in Germany? Now there's random flooding in China? What's next? Actually, I don't want to know what's next. Hold on. Hold up. I don't want to know what's next. I don't want to know at all. Trust and believe. I got better things to do than to know what's next like that. But at the same time, it's terrible. Mother Nature is very, very much, I completely agree, A-Lady 747. Mother Nature is most definitely sick of us right now. And we've been treating her and this earth like trash. And as much as we keep sitting here saying, the people, the deniers, the deniers out there that say that, the climate change and all that is not real, man, y'all, come on. It is most definitely real. And it's speaking volumes right now. Let's keep it straight funky, And, thoughts and prayers go out to the people of China. Okay, they didn't deserve this. They didn't ask for this. There's a lot of innocent, good people in China. And this is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Bezos in space, deaf, partially blind athlete drops out of the Paralympics, and a flood in China. What a mix. What a damn mix, man. Have mercy.
That's all part of the Pascal show. It's a gumbo pot of mixed variety of news. So buffet style. So whatever you want to eat, we serve it.
Yeah. That we do. Actually, okay. We got to pull up something a little bit lighter because, we got to have a little dessert, just a tiny bit of dessert for this, with all this. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up some stuff here really quick. Hold on 1 second. Actually, this is a discussion. This is something that I wanted to pull up. This is something I wanted to talk about, okay? There's this video that's been, shared, quite a bit, that's been being thrown around. And there's this woman. Let me just pull it up really quick. It's crazy. I personally think this is absolutely insane, okay? It is a video that's on, shout out to World Star, okay? Let's just be straight funky. World Star is incredible. I don't understand how people are able to do this stuff. I don't know how they find this stuff, but they are able to find this stuff. Now, there's this video, and the title of this video is Mother Wants to Sterilize Her 14-Year-Old Son to Avoid Having Grandkids. I'm not kidding. This is a real video. It's right here. The title, again, for the people all the way in the nosebleed seats, says, Mother wants to sterilize her 14-year-old son to avoid having grandkids. We got to take a look at this. It's a little bit lighter, but this is insane, y'all. Take a listen.
Kind of going to regret it, but it's a conversation that needs to be started. My son is 11 years old, and when he turns 14, I'm thinking about getting him a vasectomy. Now, to other boy moms, is this something that you guys are thinking about? If not, why? Any pointers, questions, concerns that y'all may have that maybe I might not have thought about? Let me know.
Okay, hold on. Let's just hit the rewind button. all the way to the back to the beginning. Can I just play this one more time, this piece? And then there's a second piece. We're going to show it. I'm going to show it to you guys. But I'm just going to be straight funky. Hold up. I'm going to play it one more time. There's a part.
I'm thinking about getting him a vasectomy. Now, to other boy moms, is this something that you guys are thinking about?
Why would any mother or parent ever think about doing this to their child, to their son? What kind of question? She's literally throwing this question out all willy-nilly, like this is a normal thing, like pass the potatoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. This woman's insane. Let's continue.
If not, why? Any pointers, questions, concerns that y'all may have that maybe I might not have thought about?
Like not doing it. Yeah. Have you ever thought about just letting your son live his best life? And if he wants to, have kids or not, make sure his pullout game is strong. I don't know, but like, why would you even put this out here for the rest of the world to see your face and see the face of psychotic? I'm going to continue. I'm sorry. It's just saying. Teach a kid about rubbers, prophylactics, Jimmy hats, condoms, whatever you call it nowadays. Okay? Raincoats. Okay? Real talk. You don't snip your son.
Let me know.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm going to regret. Why wouldn't you?
She said, I'm going to regret this. Yeah, you're about to.
Though, is the expectation of grandchildren a thing? Because it's not for me. I don't care if my kids have kids to come into this world and be shit. No, thank you. But like, why? Why wouldn't you sterilize them? I mean, we realize that there is a huge problem in our society, but we are not strong enough to take the actions that needs to be taken in order to fix the problem. Then what exactly are we doing? Simply just talking about it? Are we just like having a communal like place where we can go and gripe about it? Because I quite frankly don't want to deal with the problem. I don't want to deal with the griping. I don't want to deal with all of it. So just
okay, hold up. I'm rolling that back because obviously she was responding to somebody else who literally disagreed with her crazy ass. Because in my personal opinion, this woman crazy. This person replied to the past video, and it says, I'm a mom of 5, my oldest being 15. I wish they made birth control for boys, but I'd never sterilize them. I'd educate my sons to the best of my ability. This is what she says, and this is what she's responding to. Okay? So let me go throw back a little bit, and I'm going to do my piece to piece, okay?
Expectation of grandchildren a thing? Because it's not for me. I don't care if my kids have kids to come into this world and be shit. No, thank you.
Okay, so first off, you made a decision to bring children into this world. That was a decision that you made for yourself. It's called My Body, My Choice, correct? So you had a choice to not have these children. Your children have a choice for themselves to have children themselves. You could fully walk away from the picture and deny having any ownership or lineage to your kin, to those grandkids, if that's the case. But at the same time, if you are so concerned about those kids turning up to be ish, wouldn't you want to make sure that you play full court press and be the best grandmother you can be so that doesn't happen? Instead of just being like, oh, I'm just going to snip. That part don't make any sense to me. Then it's also, as this woman said in the comment, I'd educate my sons the best of my ability. Absolutely. You educate. You tell them to practice safe sex, etc. Right? Or abstinence Find the right one. I'm just saying that can also be a choice there too. But instead, she's going, oh, no, I don't want any of these kids because I don't want my kids to grow up. I don't want my grandkids to grow up to be ishy kids. So you're telling me that your kids, that your offspring, the children that you have, that you've bore yourself, that you raised right now that are 11 years old, going on to 14 years old, you're telling me that those kids are ish? Because they must be if you're automatically thinking that in the future, they're going to raise some ishy-ass kids. That makes no sense to me. Let's continue.
But, like, why? Why wouldn't you sterilize them? I mean, we realize that there is a huge problem in our society, but we are not strong enough to take the actions that needs to be taken in order to fix the problem. Then what exactly are we doing? Simply just talking about it? Are we just, like, having a communal, like, place where we can go and gripe about it? Because I quite frankly don't want to deal with the problem.
If you didn't want to deal with the problem, you shouldn't have had kids. Just saying. If you didn't want to have grandkids and you're thinking about sterilizing your own kids, then you should have sterilized your damn self. Continuing.
I don't want to deal with the griping. I don't want to deal with all of it. So just, I don't know, share that part with me. I don't know if you can stitch this, but I hope you can.
Okay. I want to throw it over to T. I want to hear his thoughts about this, obviously. But this is a real video. This is a real video where a woman is really thinking about sterilizing her child when he turns 14 because she doesn't want some crappy-ass kids. T, come on, man. Speak on it. What are your thoughts on this, bro?
This is the first time of me hearing something like this before. I mean, I've heard parents say they're afraid of having grandchildren too young. They don't want to be a grandmother at 40 years old, which I understand. But to want to sterilize your teenage son, is that even legal? I don't know. But it's definitely something that she's taken away his right to reproduce, which I'm pretty sure is some way legally, illegally, a problem. So, but this is the fact that she put it out there on social media to the whole world to see, and that's embarrassing. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. She's really taking a shot at his self-esteem. And being that he's a teenager in his current world, he's probably really sensitive to the topic of being exposed like this to his friends and everybody else. And how about like his girlfriends or his female friends? He's going to definitely be looked at differently now, unfortunately.
Question.
Yeah.
Isn't when it comes to girls, right, who end up getting birth control, right, the BC, isn't that a choice that they can make themselves? It's not something like, hold on. Isn't that something, because I always hear, like, at least when I was a kid, I remember when the parents heard, like, when the daughter goes up to the parents and says, I want to get on birth control, right? It would be some huge, like, up in arms, like, oh, they're going to be sexually active, right? Now, I've seen that, and of course, yes, that is kind of a dead giveaway. Like, they trying to get some, you know what I'm saying? That's a dead giveaway, for sure. Or it is a possible dead giveaway. But there's also the other thing, too, of the idea of, imagine a father or mother going to Imagine a father or mother going to their daughter's doctor and saying, "Hey, we want our daughter to go on birth control because we need to make sure that we want to control her cycles and all that stuff." Isn't it a choice for the girl to begin with? So it should be a choice for the boy. Even if you're, it's so beyond me that this is that we're even talking about this. But isn't it supposed to be the person's choice whether to be on or off said birth control or vasectomy? Wouldn't it be?
Any kind of surgical procedure for a minor, I'm pretty much 100% sure that their parents have to sign off for it. So although she's just talking smack, she would have to sign off on it, and I'm not sure if that would even be legal per se. But still, I mean, it's his choice to have sex, and it's his choice to use protection with the person that he's going to be with. And it's also the responsibility of not only him, but the female as well. So they both have responsibility to have or to use birth control. If she educates him properly on this in a respectful manner, I'm pretty sure that she can use her own life as an example and say, babe, you're my oldest son. I had kids early. I had many of you guys, and I don't want you to repeat my steps, because I know how hard it was to raise all 5 of you, and now I have the support I need, and I don't want you to pass down that same traumatic experience to your own children. So I'm just guessing that's probably her inside fear talking about having him snipped. But it's definitely a deeper root of this. I think that she's definitely suffering from her own trauma in this area, and she doesn't want her children to follow her footsteps.
See, the thing is like, I get the whole idea of like that. I understand that concern, right? Of going, well, I brought these kids in, or a kid. The upbringing was like child rearing. He's only 11 years old, but it's been very, very tough. I've had my struggles. I've had trials and tribulations, and I don't want my child to ever succumb to that as well. Or it's that concern of, hey, I don't want to have the responsibility, let's just say, of the grandkids, because things that I do see out there, okay, is that there are people who will pop off a bunch of kids and they just throw it over to the grandma or to their mother. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, Mom, just, take care of it. Take care of the kids. I got to go and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Countless times. So I understand that piece of like, man, you start bringing kids in the world, I don't have any responsibility for it. You got another thing coming. If you're trying to come to me to take care of your kids, to raise the kids. I'm like, some parents, I understand. Some parents are done. After they're done raising one or the kids, they're done. They're like, I'm cashing in. I'm done. I'm officially done. So I get that piece. But at the same time, it should be up to the son. Man, like I said, can't even believe that idea. It's up to the son to make the decision whether he wants to get that snip or not. It shouldn't be up to the mother to go up and cut him up. Get his tooth, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's a selfish act. And it's an abusive act as well. That is child abuse. I'm sorry. I said it. It's child abuse. Let's keep it straight funky. And I think, and it was a good observation from T. Real talk. It could very well be she dealt with some trauma in her life. Therefore, maybe this is how her brain is wired and what she's thinking in this way. But at the same time, though, it's like, let the kid have make the decision for himself. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that there's some, like Nat A just said earlier, she said by the time she was 13 years old, her mom, her family, I might be misquoting, I'm sorry, but her family put her on birth control. Now, I don't know what that conversation was like, but that's obviously a conversation that I'm hoping you had a thorough conversation with your parents on why to take the birth control or to not take the birth control. You see what I'm saying? There is also the fear of children getting sexually active early. You know, so they go, well, let's do the birth control now because she's obviously very much into boys. She's already dating, etc. And she's only, say 13 years old, So I don't know. I mean, I like I said, I'm not a father. I'm not a parent. So I can't really speak from experience. But in my mind, I would hope that it's a conversation. If that was brought to the table, it is a full open and honest conversation, very transparent conversation that's happening between child and parent. Not just we're just going to do this, and one day he wakes up with ice on his crotch going, what happened? That's messed up. And like I said, that's child abuse, y'all. T?
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely dealing with some kind of trauma herself. So she's going to make him probably do the opposite. He may go out and do her worst nightmare as far as having multiple kids by multiple people just to rebel against her. Because most teenagers, as we know, they love, not all of them, but, they testing the boundaries as part of growing up. In adolescent years, you're challenging authority, you're doing things your way, you're thinking that you're invincible. So he may go out and do exactly what he wants to do. That's going to make his mother totally lose her head. Because what if he does want children, and what if she is serious? So he may just go out there and just actually rebel even more.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, too. We had somebody else on Twitch that said this. Thank you so much to Werebane CEO. They said, if she views her offspring this way, and he's 11, imagine how she speaks and acts towards him now. Worse than Carrie White's mama. Okay? And I totally agree. God only knows what kind of mom is she? Is she a good mom? Is this like an overly protected mom? Or is this woman actually, maybe treats her children like trash? What are the possibilities, right? This only shows the true nature of who she is. She looks at her child like this child is cattle. Like this child is livestock, not a child that has his own choices and has a choice to live his life and have the pursuit of happiness, fall in love, have the choice of whether or not to have children. She's trying to rid him of those privileges, of those biological rights as a human. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I really do hope that those TikToks, however they were responded, hopefully maybe deterred her or made her change her mind on these thoughts. Because like I said, those are dangerous thoughts to have in your head. Those are definitely dangerous thoughts to have in your head. People don't deserve that kind of stuff. Children should be able to make their own decisions and live their life. And if they make mistakes like having children, then they make the mistakes of having children. That's just life. And you're just there. You be there for your children. That's what good parents are. That's what good parenting is. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Some of us, become grandparents way too soon. And next thing you know, you're basically the mother or the parent of the children, more of a parent of the kids than your own kid. You know what I'm saying? Then, your kid has a child and you're basically playing full court press, and you're basically being a mom or dad again, and you're being more of a mom and dad, right, than your own child who actually brought that child into the world. And I'm sorry, but them are the breaks. But it also comes down to how you raised your child too. And if you raised your child a certain way and they're treating their kids this way, then it kind of shows a little bit. little inkling on maybe it's how you raised them as well. So hopefully you're able to instill solid values, solid ideals into your child now so that when he does get old enough to get really into girls, he makes the right choices. He knows the proper things to do before and while getting into sexual activity. Let's just be real. You know? That's it. Educate your kids. Educate them. And keep your fingers crossed for 18 years. That's basically all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Can't be with them all the time. You most definitely can't be with them when they're in the, you know, in a bedroom trying to knock in the boots. You can't be in there. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to fingers crossed, baby. Like, I hope to God you make the right choices, man. And that's it. That's all you can do, you know? But anyway, guys, that is the show for tonight. Okay? Oh, man, what a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing, man. You know, it's never a dull moment over here. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that's really, really cool is that we've been kicking it and having a great time out here in Miami. Me and T having a great time. Oh, I want to say this too. Let's not forget, I wish Breon was here, and I most definitely wish David was here too. Like, I want to make it, I don't want to get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that it was everybody came down and we're able to kick it and do all this stuff. But that's next time. There will be other trips like this. Trust and believe. It may not be in Miami. It might be in Jamaica, you know? Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? It'll be somewhere. But we'll all be able to get together and have a great time and have a blast and do some dope-ass-ish, okay? Dory McNulty, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really do appreciate it. I missed getting on this mic, getting on the show, chopping it up with you guys. There's so much to talk about, and we will be talking about it all throughout this week. I'm very excited that T is in the house. It's been an amazing time hanging out with him, getting to know him even more. It's been dope. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a brother. He can now. You know what I'm saying? He's coming to my cookouts and stuff. You feel me? I think I'm going to his cookouts too. I think I better.
Oh yeah. Already invited already.
I better, man. I better. We're gonna have some problems. Okay. But anyway, T, thank you so much for being on, my brother.
Yeah. Always love being on here and then actually being in person. Even better.
Wait.
Hold up. Come your way. I come your way.
Wait. High five in the flesh. Right there. See. You might as well come on over. As I trip all over myself and stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, for those of y'all, I appreciate all y'all for being on today. It's been fun. You're going to have to get a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Lower. Like, you got to go right. Yep, there you go. There's T in the house. He's real. He's real, y'all. He's real. But anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time, though, but I'll let you know. It'll probably be sometime in the afternoon. I'm sorry, there won't be a morning show. I got things to do in the morning. But you know for a fact, we will be chopping it up. Yeah, see? He's back over in his little window. See what I'm saying? He's still, I don't know why he's super close like that. He's getting all serial killer on me right now. It's getting weird. It's getting really creepy. He's been so good so far. And now he's doing that weird thing. Anyway, I'm just playing. But anyway, much love to you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, though. We will be doing a show tomorrow. I'll let you guys know in Discord and on the community page, so keep your eyes peeled so that you know when we go live tomorrow, okay? And then Thursday, we'll be back on our regularly scheduled program with the morning shows, okay? I love all you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, and if this is your first time checking out this show, please hit that subscribe button, and also hit that join button. $4.99 a month helps fuel this show so we can keep giving you your stories, your controversies, your pop culture, your conversations of the day or night. All right? Love all you guys. You guys are amazing. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Homeowners, and property managers. If you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center, a professional nuisance wildlife management company specializing in providing animal removal for residential, industrial, and commercial clients. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. Exactly which animal are we dealing with? How is the animal getting inside the home? What kind of damage is the animal doing to the structure? Once we get the answers to all of these questions, we develop and write up an action plan to resolve the animal issue completely and provide a quote to implement that action plan. We perform a very in-depth 70-point wildlife inspection. From visually inspecting the highest point, the chimney, to physically crawling inside the attic space and looking for animals, chewed wires, fecal matter, chewed structural wood, we inspect everything. Our inspection process covers all of the following 70 points: animal-proof chimney cap, roof ridge vents, roof to soffit junctions, dormer fascia, attic gable vents, gutter lines, fascia trim, garage door, utility penetrations, water, gas, electric, and cable, bathroom vents, attic roof ridge vents, attic electrical, wiring, junctions, boxes, and lighting, concrete decks, additions, wooden crawl spaces, basement plumbing, penetrations, ceiling, floor, and wall. Wildlife Command Center's mission is to deliver the finest quality wildlife removal and pest control service that is safe for the environment. For more information, call us now.